When I was a junior at Liberty, I had just made the decision to major in family and child development because I wanted to work with orphans overseas. But I was also on campus praise band, and we were leading worship for all the campus services, and we had such powerful times of worship. One Wednesday night, it was a communion service, and we were singing Sing to the King. I remember in the middle of that song having this overwhelming sense of, this is the thing that when I'm doing it, I feel closest to the Lord and I feel most alive. It was very powerful, and I'll never forget how clearly the Lord spoke to me and said, this is what I've called you to do.
Saying, you're not alone, for I am here. Let me wipe away your every fear. My love, I've never left your side. I have seen you through the darkest night, and I'm the one who's loved you all your life, all of your life.
The Center for Worship is a very exciting atmosphere. I never would have imagined that I would be attending a university where I could study how to be a worship leader in a church.
It's very comprehensive, it's very challenging. It will teach you everything you need to know about going into the music ministry.
I would say that I definitely am getting my money's worth out of this program, and it's an environment that I wouldn't be getting anywhere other than here at this Center for Worship at Liberty.
I asked them this one question: what do you believe God has called you to do? If they say, God has called me to lead worship, then it's our responsibility to take those young men and women that want to be shaped and molded and equipped and trained for the worship ministry, then send them out.
I came here with a vision not only to be a worship leader, but to be a teacher of worship in my home country, going back and help to fulfill that vision of an international center for worship.
The things that impress me about the students here, God has given them a direction. And many of them, they never knew a place like this existed. And they come visit here and realize God could use them in such a specific way in their gifts and talents.
Our mission is to equip and to train worship leaders for the next generation. We primarily focus on doing that in the evangelical community. We do this through 5 different ways. First of all, we develop curricula. Secondly, we intersect and connect with the local church. Third, we give students opportunity to publish and to record. We equip and prepare young artists. And then finally, we have opportunity to do empirical research. There are a couple of things that make us unique, not only uniquely Liberty, but unique across the country. We bring in what we call professional practitioners. That is, we ask guys that are in the field to come and help us as we equip and train our students. On the undergraduate level, we'll bring in an artist or a publisher or a minister of music or someone that has been in the field for a long time, and we will ask them to address our students in these basic principles of worship.
I'm learning so much from these incredibly experienced professors. I learned from my fellow students who are just such talented and gifted musicians and God followers.
I feel like they're preparing me to go out into the world when I graduate, and that I will be able to bring not only what I learned here academically, but what I learned as I grew in my walk with Christ here. It's not just about the music and the songs that we sing, but worship is a lifestyle.
Every time as a pastor that I have the opportunity to be around the Liberty University students from the Center for Worship, I am not only impressed with their talent, which is unbelievable. I'm not only impressed with their heart, which is certainly huge. I'm impressed with their passion.
It's not just enough that they know how to worship. We don't worship. We worship the living Lord. And their task when they leave here is to be able to go out into the local ministries God's called them to and equip other people to be worshipers.